So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine, who also...
Thuram! Oh, it's hit the post! And the counter is on. And he's quick to snatch it back. Fernandez.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Fernandez. Tchouaméni. And it's Mendes. Fernandez. And he shoots! And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Looking for a runner. And it's made its way to... Great chance! And he's quick to get rid. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Mbappe. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mbappe. Cucurella. Neither side yet able to find the net. It's Bellingham. Opts to play it. And the shot! It's there! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Vietnam have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
He's picked his way through. Oh, good spread. Hangs one in.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Bellingham driving forwards. Yamal, and he's intervened well there.
Paris Saint-Germain really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter, just needs to find the right run now.
Shot a goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Steaming on goal. And a chance! It's bounced back off the post. Can he finish? And that's a sharp finish. They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe! Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's Thuram. Konate. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tchouaméni. And here's Barella. And it's Barella. Now it's Thuram. Now then, the ball's come loose. Barella. Now it's Bellingham. Can he finish? Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's found a way through. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch, with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Shapes to shoot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post! Mbappe. Fernandes. That has not gone well. Konate, and it's Van Dijk, and Ndika, and it's Cucurella, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nuno Mendes, Tchouaméni, oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Thuram. Thuram is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter...
Real chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
It's their second corner of the game.
Le numéro 19. À leur place, le numéro 9. Le numéro 7.
He's played it short.
Changement.
Bellingham is onto this. Van Dijk clears it away. In once more, towering header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Pinches it off him. Haaland. Now that's well seen too. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Chouameni. Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
And it's Barella. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bellingham. That's a cute ball. Grimaldo. And it's Chouameni. Bruno Fernandes. Closing in. Chance! That is delicious! About as smooth as it gets. And again they hit the front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Vietnam have their lead. That's destined for the flank. Nicely weighted ball. He's on it, can he get away? Chouameni and Kvaratskhelia. Haaland. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Well read, nice interception.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
The two
25.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement.
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Here comes the corner. Impressive jump! And that would have been game, set and match.
Chouameni really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
This looks promising.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Grimaldo. And Scott. And that has left him in a heap. Havertz. Ndika spots it and intercepts. And it's Scott. Aims beyond the defence. Delivered. Chance, surely! And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for options for movement. Havertz. Quality ball. Well, they've got it again. And they've got a throw. Looking to play him in. Kvaratskhelia in acres of space out wide. There's the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Vietnam clearly now in lead preservation mode.
4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Oh no, this does not look good. Konate gets it away. Ndika, nice looking ball. Ndika. Havertz. This is a promising build-up. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And that is as much time as there will be. Paris Saint-Germain can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
João Neves proves too strong. Now it's Mbappe. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Bellingham has got himself a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Mendes gets into a good position. Terrific effort! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Chelsea are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Barella. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe! Mbappe.
Paris Saint-Germain always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
Chouameni running with the ball. Barella. Oh, that is a... There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Indica. João Neves. Yamal. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Mbappe. He's beat Mbappe! And there's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? They're urging him to... Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Timber. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now this could be a chance. Bellingham. Nice looking ball. Timber cuts it out. Mbappe. Barella. And it's Bellingham.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to...
Oh, what has happened here? Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Chouameni. And here's Bellingham. Steaming on. Oh, shooting chance! Sensational from Bellingham! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Half-time imminent. What a time to score. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Tries to play it through, and it's been played through. Now that's well seen too. Nuno Mendes. Now Eder Militao. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Can he get it through? João Neves.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Yamal. Yamal's cross. And that signals the end of the first period. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we are back underway. Eder Militao. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Barella looking to pass their way up the pitch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Thuram, now it's some chance, surely! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's hoisted clear. Oh, it's come loose. Stood up well to him there. And it's Timber. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Yamal. And it's Bellingham. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, easy pickings there. Chouameni.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Yamal. This is a promising build-up.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
No luck with that dink over the top. Almost an hour gone. Passes short and sharp. And his great chance! And he hits the net! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
but inscrit.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Thuram demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 15.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same
Le
time.
numéro 8.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
À leur place,
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
changement.
Mbappe currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. There they go, hunting again.
And he's managed to get free. No way through, so takes a shot! Oh, good finish! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Havertz. Havertz. This might... Can he finish? It's hit the upright. And he's heaved it away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
João Neves. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's picked his way through. Great defending, strong and determined. Dembele going forward. Paris Saint-Germain could be just about done here.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
Paris
25.
Saint-Germain can make their change now with a break in play. Kvaratskhelia coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Alvarez. He's on it, can he get away?
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Now who's going to be first to this? Can he get on the end of this? He is through here. Shot a goal!
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game man.
He's having a shot! It's a goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here...
And that will be the final act. Paris Saint-Germain did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
Un petit rappel.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the man...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Bellingham! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.